Silent slot machines, empty poker tables, hit hard by the coronavirus epidemic and its economic fallout, large Las Vegas casinos and their giant hotels will close their doors on Tuesday for several weeks. Players will undoubtedly have a chance to recover once the crisis is over. The thousands of employees of these establishments, they fear losing the bet. But cases of COVID-19 began to be diagnosed among casino workers. A first death related to the coronavirus was announced Monday, and most of the foreign tourists are anyway kept at bay. Under these conditions, large operators of the Las Vegas Strip, a boulevard which concentrates most of the world-famous casinos, have decided to suspend their activities. This will be the case, until further notice, of MGM Resorts, which notably operates the Bellagio, where the film Ocean's 11 was filmed, the MGM Grand, the Mandala Bay, the Mirage and the Luxor. Despite our efforts to strengthen cleaning, it now appears that this public health crisis requires strong collective action if we want to slow its progress, wrote in a statement Jim Murren, CEO of MGM Resorts. This is why we are going to close all of our Las Vegas locations starting Tuesday, March 17 for the benefit of our employees, our hosts and the public, he explains. In addition to the casinos, MGM Resorts manages a third of the 30 hotels that dot the Strip. On Monday morning, the casinos, which were usually busy at all hours of the day and night, were almost there. Thousands of employees affected Wynn Resort, another hotel group that owns the Wynn and Encore casinos, has also decided to suspend its activities for 2 weeks, possibly renewable. According to local media, the operators of the Venetian, Sands Group, and the Caesars Palace have however decided to keep their doors open at this stage, with some modifications. As in many other states, Nevada Governor Steve Sisolak has closed all schools and many public places are also closed in Las Vegas, where major upcoming events have been canceled. Prestigious shows like that of the magician David Copperfield and the Cirque du Soleil show also lowered the curtain. The tens of thousands of employees in the sector, many of whom are unemployed, are reduced to bite the bullet, hoping that the situation will return to normal as soon as possible. A local hotel union, Culinary Union, which claims 60,000 members, told AFP that it was in the midst of negotiations with employers to pay all workers, including part-time workers, during the closure of establishments. Quote, in a letter to MGM employees published by the Las Vegas Review newspaper, Jim Murren announced that employees who are laid off will receive 2 weeks' pay and keep their health insurance until June 30th. I go out at work, and I feel like I will never come back, laments in a video on Instagram Marie Rhodes, who presents herself as an employee of one of the casinos on the Strip for 21 years and unemployed, until further notice. I chatted with colleagues who have no savings, and we don't know how long it will last. It breaks my heart, she says. The gaming industry is threatened across the United States by epidemic guidelines. According to figures from the profession, it employs around 1.8 million people in the country with a turnover of more than $260 billion.